Hello, and welcome to the debut episode of Music Mysteries. In this series, we'll be diving into some of the mysteries of music history, giving you the details of the mystery and the mythos surrounding it. Today, we'll be discussing blues legend Robert Johnson. An unknown figure during his lifetime, Robert Johnson later became known for his mastery of the blues, particularly the Delta blues, native to his Mississippi Delta home region, and for the legend that he sold his soul to the devil in order to acquire that mastery. During his life, Johnson achieved little fame or glory. Instead, he spent his time as a career musician, performing for bars and dances. He recorded only 29 songs, 4 of which were entered into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's 500 songs that shaped rock and roll list. This legendary status came posthumously through a record label that began trying to contact him in 1938, unaware that he had died months prior. Columbia Records sought to work with Johnson, intending to offer him a record deal and touring, without realizing that the musician had died that year. It wasn't until 1961 that his music would reach a wider audience, when Columbia Records would finally release his music. This work alone would be enough to cement someone as a musical legend, but it isn't simply his music that has brought Johnson fame, but the circumstances surrounding it. Firstly, Johnson was retrospectively identified as one of the first members of the 27 Club, a collection of artists who all died at the age of 27. The list is surprising, including artists such as Janis Joplin, Kurt Cobain, Brian Jones, Jimi Hendrix, Jim Morrison, Amy Winehouse, and Robert Johnson. Johnson's actual cause of death is unknown, as his death was barely noted until many years later when his music was rediscovered. He was given no gravestone, and no memorial at his time of passing. Perhaps the most famed aspect of Johnson's life is his reported deal with the devil in order to gain his musical prowess. The story goes that Johnson was a novice with the guitar, who desperately wanted to be a great blues musician. He was allegedly told to travel to a crossroads at midnight, a particular one which is now marked for the occurrence. The story tells that Johnson was met by a large man who tuned his guitar and played several songs for Johnson. Upon receiving the guitar back, Johnson became a master of the instrument and went on to write the songs that we know today. Like many aspects of Johnson's life, there is no evidence such a meeting ever happened. However, the story brings to life the ancient Faustian tale of selling your soul to the devil in exchange for great power. In reality, Robert Johnson was a tremendously skilled and later influential blues musician who died well before his time and quite shortly before he would have achieved the fame he so allegedly sought. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to catch a new video from us every Wednesday, and stay tuned on our social media for a special announcement on what we've been up to coming your way very soon.